Hello and welcome to From My Basement in Tulsa. I'm Jason Ferguson. I'm freaking glad to be here with my good friends, Roots of Thought. How are you guys doing, man?
Beautiful.
Doing great, man. Thanks for having us.
Splendid.
There's a whole bunch of us in this basement right now, and it's pretty fun. We've been goofing off for like an hour before we even turned on the microphones. It's been pretty sweet.
Agreed.
So introduce yourselves, dudes. Talk about what you do
You.
in the band.
My name is Gavin.
Hello, Gavin.
Hello.
What do you do, Gavin?
I play drums in the band. I also hit cymbals. I play the cymbals as well. I promise. Embarrassing me. That's what I do. Let's go ahead and pass on to Nolan.
Hello, Nolan.
Hi. I like to eat. I've been eating for like an hour. My friends keep on bumming my food.
We've been talking, and he's just sitting there trying to be quiet and eating all of his food before we ask for it.
Munch it down.
I play bass for Roots of Thought.
Good man.
Yep.
My name's Tasman, and I sing for the band.
Oh my God, Tasman.
I also write lyrics.
And stuff.
Yeah, and things.
And things. Very good. Very good. What's up?
Yeah.
My name is Tyler. I play guitar for Roots of Thought.
Very good. Hello. Welcome.
Thank you.
Logan Meldrum.
Hello, Logan.
I play guitar as well for the band Roots of Thought from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Well, man, I'm so glad to have you guys here, dudes. We've had some good times.
We're excited to be here.
Dude, I was thinking about where I met you guys, and I think the first time I saw you play, we all played at Gypsy Music Festival forever ago. That's
Like
the first time I recall playing a show
The
with you
first
guys.
one, right?
I think so.
When, was that like 2011?
That was a million years ago, so
Yeah.
probably 2011.
I think we might have met you at Red's. I think it was.
What is
Oh.
Reds?
I think
I've never been
I
to
think I
Reds.
met you guys
Yeah, I'm
before,
pretty
but
sure.
the first time we played a show together, I'm thinking it's then.
Right. Okay.
What is Reds? I don't know what that is, so it may not
that's
have
what
been
I'm
that.
I think
It's like
it's right
blues.
across from
Are you making things up again?
the shrine. Right across from the shrine.
Oh, yeah.
It
Oh,
used to be-
the Dragon Place.
Juxtaposition.
Right?
The
We
dragon
had to play
place.
outside.
Oh, Red. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the one.
Oh, with like it was like
Matt Lip used to run it.
yeah, it
remember
was
that.
like a Sunday evening.
Yeah.
I recall.
We
I
played on
remember.
the balcony or the
gosh.
porch.
The turf balcony.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good time.
That was several bar names ago for that place.
Wow, I forgot all about that show.
Dude, I still don't remember.
Steel trap.
That was a long time ago.
Played on that little green stage.
It was like green turf.
That's when I still had that really bad.
It looked
drum
like we
set
were
that
on
was
like
very
a
put
putt-putt
together.
golf course
Yeah.
or something.
You're talking about that pearlish shit that you had.
That's one of the few shows I've been at where I've been like, I really don't need to play. It's really serves no purpose at all because when I played, I don't think there was anybody there. I don't know if I even played.
Playing
I don't
for the
remember playing.
buildings.
Yeah,
I think I saw you guys. Were you guys on the Sunday night or were you a different night?
I don't know. It was definitely a night for sure.
I think it was a Sunday actually.
Yeah.
Very good.
Rain Man.
Still don't remember.
Maybe I actually loved that show and I'm thinking the wrong place. Could have been the most sweet show.
I thought.
Yeah.
Ever.
I think I
really.
meant was Conspiracy of Angels. Was that a band name that was there?
Oh, I don't know.
I honestly don't remember anybody else that played. I just remember we were
not at
too
all.
young at the time, and
Oh.
all of our friends were under 21, so
they had to like stand off the balcony.
we had to play
Yeah.
outside so that all of our friends could watch, or else they couldn't get in.
Yeah,
So.
I remember that.
What do you think about that, Nolan?
Nolan, I think this Laffy Taffy is delicious.
Yeah. I still don't remember the show.
How did you guys meet? What happened? You guys all high school teenagers?
Oh,
Yeah.
Tyler and I met through
played-
baseball
Yeah, we
way
played
back in the
baseball
day.
together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were on the same team, all that good stuff, and I actually lived with them for a while, and we were going to start our own band.
Right.
Like, we were going to do our own thing. And then one day, this man named Jahan Benke, I had an art class with him, and also a weightlifting class with him. And he was always talking about his band, and I was like, man, I write and I sing, and I'd like to be a part of that. And he's like, you write and you sing? Like, okay, come try out. Like, we have everything but a singer. And I was like, all right, awesome. And then actually, I think Logan, Gavin, and I think that was it. Actually, came to one of our little house parties that we had, and Logan put me on the spot. Like,
Start singing, dude.
he did. Yeah. He was just like, "Oh, you want to be in the band?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "All right, well, show us what you got. Sing." And I was like, "Oh, shit." All right. And then I had the first song that we ever wrote together. It was called Well, I had a different name for it back in the day, but we ended up naming it Brain Freeze and recorded it a long time ago.
Why'd you say what the first name was?
It was like
Let's just
mind
talk about
fucked.
The mind
That's what it was called.
brain
Let's
freeze,
just
same
go.
thing.
I
Same
was like,
thing.
no, Taz.
Among
Taz
other
has
names.
that way.
Yeah, and that's
Horrible names.
how I came to meet. That's how I came to meet those guys. And Tyler wasn't even part of the band at first until eventually we were looking for a rhythm guitarist. And once we started looking and started picking up random people, I was like, guys, this is like I have a rhythm guitarist. Like, what are we doing? Why? I told you I got a rhythm guitarist. Let's pull him in. And so Tyler came in and learned every one of our songs within a week.
I'm imagining him playing baseball still. Like he just kept going, and you went like got him from practice. It's like, no, dude, this isn't
Bro,
the way. We got music to play.
Put the glove down, pick up the guitar.
It was a starry night.
Tyler, he was at like every show, and then he learned all of our songs
I've
within
still
a week.
been to almost every Roots of Thought show in or out of the band.
Yeah, he was at our first show before. He was in
Probably
the band.
at more shows than some of the members.
Yeah.
I assume.
Nolan wasn't in the band at this point either yet.
Yeah.
Well, how'd you come to the picture there, Nolan?
I played guitar. I forgot how old I was, like 12 or something. And they were like, "Hey, dude, you want to play bass?" And I was like, "Yeah."
It wasn't when he was 12.
That's pretty much how it happened.
Yeah.
And
Like, hey, man, we
very
need
long
bases.
story short, yeah.
I mean, like we've all always like us, me, Gavin, and Nolan have always like just been playing music together with like just people that floated in and out of our friend group. Like
Just played
Gavin
poker.
actually used to play bass for the band.
yeah,
He did.
Yeah, he
I
was
did
the
just-
original
I dabbled.
bassist. Yeah.
Just-
Yeah.
yeah.
But they were a trio before they pulled me in, and then everything else slowly fell to place. They even had, what was the other band name that you guys had? Picked out.
Purple Pistols.
Yes, the Purple Pistols.
I made a really cool logo for that had some little pistols on it. And
Were they
it was purple.
Were
and
they green?
flames. I'm just saying it was pretty cool, but we're not going to talk about that too much longer.
Okay.
I still have that T-shirt, man.
The Purple Pistols.
I've actually known all of these guys since like middle school. It's just like me and Taz were in baseball together, and he ended up living with me. I don't know how that happened.
Tyler was in my
But yeah,
gym class.
That was a good time. That
Oh
I've
man,
known Nolan since like 6th grade.
Tyler was in like every single one of my gym classes,
Yeah.
and we never became friends until like fucking
we were
senior
destined
year in
to
high
know each
school.
other.
From like fucking 8th grade on through.
I mean, we were
senior-
like friendly. Like we'd see each other in the hall and be like, "What's up?" We knew who each other were, but I mean, it
Like,
was
hey,
never
I've seen
like,
your
"Hey, you want to
face."
come hang out?"
We met at a fist fight.
Yeah.
We were the winners.
No, nothing brutal.
What kind of music would you guys call your music? What do you play?
That's a hard question.
Psychedelic.
Yeah, I
Psychedelic.
definitely like to involve the word psychedelic for sure.
It's a pretty word.
And then pepper in a little bit of funk. And
What?
some definite rock and roll.
For sure, man.
It's hard. I'm having trouble trying to think of exactly what I.
Probably
Anytime
like-
anybody asks me like,
like
"What kind
psych-
of music do you play?" I'm just like, it's. Here's a CD. Come to a
I'd say
show.
psychedelic alternative.
I
is what
mean,
I'd say.
I wouldn't say really anything. I would just say
Music.
whatever like sounds best to us when we write it. We just do it, whether it's like bluesy or funky or fucking folky or whatever. I don't
Whatever
know.
these 5
I'm into
guys
it.
want to
That's
do.
true.
man.
Trippy, you know. We just it all comes from like the people we listen to, you know, and
Could be like old
the way
music.
that they touch us. We just kind of take that in and combine it.
Yeah.
Like alchemists and bam.
on a
Out
very
comes
deep
some
level.
weird
Yeah, on a
shit.
very deep level for sure.
That's cool. I talked about you guys a few times, I think, when I told the stories about playing in Oklahoma City, then coming back with the Nick Nose. That was a freaking blast.
Oh yeah.
Times, fun times.
I love
Taz-
doing that.
Was dancing all up on the stage like a weirdo.
I
Like
got
a
you to say.
weird-
I got you to say Face and Jerkison
Oh,
on stage.
Face and Jurgensen. Yeah.
Face
Oh,
and
you did say
Jerkison.
Face and Jerkison.
What were all the...
That was all me.
that was...
Are you talking about the announcer?
That
What
was
he
the most well-announced show we've ever...
Jason Anderson and Seeds of Thought. That was my favorite thing ever.
And he was like running for mayor or something.
I was
silly
like, you know
that.
what, dude? Nailed it. Seeds of
Got
Thought. You got it, buddy.
Gotcha.
I kind of liked it. It was
Yeah.
like we had aliases.
with a C.
They didn't really know who we were.
I liked Jason Anderson too, because I was like, man, I am in the Matrix right now. Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson. That's probably the first thought that pops through.
Ideal.
I mean, we do live in the Matrix.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do remember that they
Blue pill and red pill.
said that they're gonna bring pizza, and I was like, okay. So like I was looking forward to this pizza.
That's all you were worried about the whole time.
Well, I showed up and I was like, pizza's gonna be in here, and then they're like, okay. I'm just waiting around. I'm a little too nice to ask, like, hey, where's the pizza? But then it came a little late, but they did bring the pizza, and everybody got pretty big slices. And
Yeah, Nick knows was on top of it.
Yeah,
I was at the bar and missed out on
I guess you guys got a load-in time for that show, or maybe I got a load-in time and just didn't read the email. But you guys were there like hours before me. You guys were there like
we were there too early.
Well, I was getting off work.
We got to see the town.
Yeah.
Just a tad.
Well, you also got pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza
So-
as well.
Oh, you didn't get
Pizza
any
is-
I
pizza, did
think
you?
we had some. I was
Oh, we
just,
had
just
some.
old and cold.
The pepperonis were the size of like those silver dollar things.
They were.
They were like the size of whales' eyes,
big
man.
coins.
That's
you
actually
see?
my most memorable night was those pepperonis.
I'll never forget
I
them.
had dreams about those pepperonis.
I bet lots of
Those
men have said that at one point in their life.
Oh.
No, it had mozzarella cheese, pizza sauce.
It's good stuff.
That was a really cool show, though.
Yeah, the Nick Knows are really cool.
Yeah.
I like those
Good
dudes.
guys. They
Yeah,
sound
for
good.
sure.
Cool. I played with them at Center of the Universe Festival, and they were freaking out because a bunch of people knew their songs.
Really?
I was like, way to be, dudes.
I would,
That's
I would,
cool.
Nice.
I would wig out, too.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Like, when I hear people singing my songs, I remember one time we were playing the Canes Ballroom, and it was probably a really close friend. I think it was Connor or Jeremy. But they started singing I Think with me, and I was just like, oh, moment made. For
Oh
sure.
yeah, we're friends now for sure.
Life is made.
I have a scenario like that, except for I was in the crowd and singing like the songs of one of my favorite bands at the time.
Yeah.
And he could hear me singing back at him because I'm not shy at all.
Uh-huh.
And he was like pumped about it, and then he put the microphone in my face, and as soon as he did that, blanked out.
Completely
Absolutely.
forgot.
And it's like as soon as he pulled the mic away, the words came back. It was
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Like a magnet. Like,
yeah.
Taz, you did that
Just
to me
keep
at
a
band
distance.
practice.
That's
once.
awesome.
well, when I put the microphone up.
Yeah, and then that became my part.
Yeah. It did, didn't it?
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
He just stuck the microphone in my face because he saw me singing it one time, and I was just like,
That's exactly how that happened.
Yeah, and then he was like, "You sing it, shit."
And now he sings that
Alright,
part
good,
forever.
I have a song where I just saw a video of me playing the song, and I had forgot the two choruses in the middle.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, man, I really love this song now. So that's, I guess I was just playing, forgot to play parts of it. And that became the song. I was like, wow, that's really sweet. That song just moves along smoothly.
I'll go ahead and keep that.
Yeah, it's still like that.
Yeah.
I love when songs happen like that.
Absolutely.
Oh,
It's good to have a recording device around at all times.
No way, man. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's totally okay.
You're like, no, dude, just let it go.
Unless you want to lose all your toes from the waves that come out of that thing.
I've finally learned to start writing down ideas, like if I'll come up with a chorus or something like that before bed, and like, I've always thought, I'm gonna remember this tomorrow. And I
Right.
finally just now started just like taking a few extra seconds and recording on my phone, because every single time I forget it. Every time.
Yeah. When you think you'll remember it.
Right.
you might even remember it, and then you'll be like, "Fuck, what was it?"
Yeah, I remember
You're
writing
like,
it or
I
something.
remember writing something really cool in my head, and then
Sometimes you get lucky.
I honestly do not know what we're talking about right now. I got a little lost.
That's fine. We're talking about writing songs.
I knew that. Okay. That's you guys. You're doing a good job. Just keep going.
I was like about to change it because I remembered a freaking crazy instance last night. I woke up at 4 a.m.
Oh.
and I don't know for sure or not if I saw police lights outside. Like they were flashing in my windows, and I'm not sure because none of the neighbors
No
knew
noise,
anything
though?
about it.
Like
no
a
noise.
UFO?
And yeah, it could have been a UFO. I don't know because I was reading a lot about some stuff involving police before I passed out. So I think I just like added that to my dreams and woke up and still saw it for a minute, and then got up, went to the restroom, and by the time I got out of the restroom, it was gone. I was like, did that all
Could have
day.
been a dream.
All day I've been.
Could have
like,
been a dream.
was that real? I don't know. I have no idea.
What is real anymore? I don't even know.
Did I even wake up? What's going on?
Oh, man.
And that's the same thing as those songs that you write. And
Yeah. You have to write your dreams down when you wake up.
yeah, you have to take pictures of the police cars when they're
Quickly.
outside.
Yeah.
Actually,
Just so you know it's true.
Just take a good peek at him.
I was actually, this is kind of embarrassing and stupid, but I was freaking out about it. I was like, maybe a criminal has run into my backyard. So I didn't turn any of the lights on in my house, which is probably the reverse of what you want to do. You probably want to turn the lights on and
That's
know.
very true. You
I'm
want,
gonna
you
move
want
through
the
the
lights
dark.
on.
But I was like moving through the dark. My logic was, if I turn the light on, he's gonna know I'm awake and want to like knock on the door and come in. He's like, hey, dude, let me in. And I was
Okay.
like, that ain't happening. I'm just gonna go pee in the dark.
I'll just make sure. That's not bad logic. Yeah, not bad.
I was like,
Well, nobody's home or they're sleeping, so I'm not gonna
not
come
gonna
in here.
bother the guy.
I'm not coming in here.
The best thing to do if somebody breaks into your place, though, is just to act like a crazy wacko and they'll most likely run out. Sorry.
Oh,
Think of a
shoot.
bunch of things to say.
I came into the wrong house tonight.
What if you speak some weird wacky language that you made up right then and he understands it?
Like light a torch or something.
Just get naked instantly and try to hug them, and they'll just get out.
But none of that's happened. I'm just gonna cry. That's it. I'm done. Whatever you take my stuff, dude. You win.
Just okay. Here you go.
like, hey man, you're supposed to knock.
But
What are you doing?
Excuse you.
Oh,
Knock
God.
first. Now you can have my stuff.
man, let's go back to the Nick Knows for a minute. They brought me a new friend. Tell me about this guy that's been sitting on my desk for several
Frederick.
weeks now.
That is Frederick,
Frederick.
yes.
I knew that was going to come up at some point.
Yeah, man, he's been staring at me for 2 weeks. I wanted to talk about him. I talk to him often, but he doesn't say much.
Yeah, he just kind of
He's
been around
wise.
a while.
he stares into your soul.
For the people that can't see what I'm pointing at because you're listening, it's just an owl, dude. It's
yeah,
this little
that's an owl, dude.
an owl, dude. It's an owl.
Yeah,
He listens.
Kind of our mascot.
yeah. Roots of Thoughts mascot for sure.
He
He's
watches
like our-
over the owl's nest, which is where we practice.
Yeah, we call it-
Every once in a while, I'll duct tape him to my drums at a show. I think it's pretty cool.
That's what happened at
gets
the
to
Nick
see the
Knows
show.
show, actually.
yeah, we took him with us to the OKC show
He
and then
played-
completely forgot him.
Frederick played at the Canes too. He was right on my kick drum.
He
at the
did play
Canes
at the
bar.
Canes.
He got
This
the best
dude's-
view in the house, probably better than me.
Yeah.
He's seen some shit.
Probably
then-
saw some tits.
He probably did.
Then when Nick Knows came here to play
little
Center of the Universe, he was
Yeah.
texting me. He's like, "Hey, you want to come pick it up?" And I was like, "Dude, I work all day." And then he was like thinking about it. He was like, "What if I gave him to Jason Ferguson?" I was like, "Yes, give him to Jason Ferguson. He'll make his way through 5 or 6 bands before he
Yeah.
gets back to us."
And you guys aren't the first band that's had a sweet mascot that I've came across that forgets them often. David Castro Band has Tweeter the monkey.
Oh, they do.
And I've been to a couple bars and been like, what the hell is Tweeter doing here? And like checked and they played the night before,
Yeah.
see him hanging out at the Hunt Club.
That is awesome. I know Gooding has that little red devil. What do they call that? What do they call him?
Yeah.
Oh,
Little
yeah.
stuffed red devil. You remember Gooding?
I don't know his
Gooding's
his
awesome.
devil's name, but I have the sticker on my guitar of their mascot.
I do not
Yeah,
know
Gooding's
this
coming
devil.
back, dude. I saw.
Are they?
I don't know the date. Somebody will have to Google it or something.
Yeah.
But there'll be in Tulsa soon.
Yeah,
I was excited about
I got
it.
one of their stickers too. Don't remember, like after the show, I somehow acquired their sticker. Don't remember, put it on my car without remembering, and the next day I was just like, "Oh, cool! I got a Gooding sticker
You
on my
also
car."
ended up
Yeah.
with our shot glass that had the Gooding sign on it.
I do somewhere. I do have the shot glass.
Gooding was a good dude.
Yeah,
Good dude. Good band.
Oh, his
And
name was
that's-
Gooding.
I don't.
just
what is-
just
I
Gooding
think-
is the persona of
Okay. I was just making
kind
sure.
of like Bruce Lee, like with Langoza. Like I'm just like Bruce Lee.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he Bruce Lee?
And they just Jenny Wood. Do you guys know her? The girl that sang with them, I think, the last time.
Yes, I've actually seen videos.
She's so amazing,
Yeah,
and she's
she's got
very
pipes.
recently added to the band. I see her posting on Facebook, being pumped about it. She's so freaking
Right.
good.
Yeah,
What a good combination for that band.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just what they needed.
It could be.
He's a monster.
They're good before it. I'm not
That show, the Gooding Show.
Oh, thank
He's
you
got
so
it.
much.
It's November 8th, 2014. $10 at the Vanguard.
So it is this
Awesome.
year.
November 8th
That's not far away.
at the Vanguard this time.
yes.
Huh?
Good for them.
Yeah,
You guys hit that up. Get on the show.
Yeah.
Party with them.
it's been a long
that'd be
time.
great.
It's been like 2 years, 1 year. I don't
I'll
know.
go.
Yeah.
About a year.
When is your next show? What are you guys doing right now? I know I just missed your Blue Whale show.
September
Very sorry about that.
Wrong.
Well, the next show is August 26th
say it.
at Enzo. August 26th. It's a Tuesday night, and then the one after that will be September 2nd with
What about my band is your band?
Oh, dang it! All right, it's August 30th. August 30th.
Ish.
Where's that's in Bartlesville?
Yeah.
I don't. What's the venue called?
I'm not sure, but
Dang
Very
it!
professional.
There's like 10 bands that's gonna be there.
well, it's like a charity event.
Yeah, charity event.
But one exciting
Sometime.
show we do have coming up on September 2nd.
Yes, I just want to talk about that one. It just
Yes.
keeps-
On that
What's going
subject,
on?
Nolan, who are we playing with?
What did you say?
Who are we playing?
Still chewing over there.
Who are we playing with on September 2nd?
Oh, dude, I'm so excited.
Earfunk.
Ear Funk.
yes.
That's who we're playing with.
Everybody else
You do
sounded more
right.
excited.
I'm stoked about. They've been touring around with 311, and maybe not like completely, but they're playing with 311 for sure. Beer, right here. And then, yeah, now we're getting the opportunity to play with them at the Shrine,
That's cool.
September 2nd.
I like the Shrine.
They also randomly they play in a Daft Punk cover band as well while they're on tour, and they book shows as them as well.
So they play two
That's
nights
a
or
little
just two
fun
shows a
fact.
night?
Oh.
That'd be cool.
I think they just book at probably different places a night. I don't know. Yeah, they might
I thought
play
about
late.
that. Like if
It's
I was in
Daft Punk.
a band just playing acoustic, like early at a restaurant and making money, and then playing in a band, because
That's
the first while you don't make money, but acoustic
pretty
guys
good
can
idea.
play for 3 hours at a restaurant and make
Right.
a few $100.
that or get cover songs, play cover shows, make money off cover shows, and then play your shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's
Like
so many
Yeah,
shows.
make money, then play your shows.
Shows on top of shows.
While the whole time selling.
I can have restaurant gigs fund the cool gigs.
Yeah, exactly. And that's all you do is just play music.
Yeah,
That's another thing I want to talk to you guys about later. Not now. Later.
playing music.
Yeah.
You guys, I think you guys would make a good band.
Yeah.
Have you thought about
That's a
it?
great idea.
Gavin, you play the drums?
I think I can't.
my goodness.
Let's talk. Yeah, sure.
I'm already in a band.
I play the electric triangle.
I think I have a good band name, the Purple Pistols. What do you think about that one?
I already have the T-shirt, man. Do it.
Logan, was that your idea or
Our
my
album.
idea?
My
Who
fault.
was that? You? I think it was.
Yeah, they were actually Roots of Thought before I even came in. I was like, hey, I got a really cool band name. I was like, I got Kaleidoscopic Insight, and Logan was like, we kind of already have a band name that could be like a song or something, which it did become a song. Yeah, Kaleidoscopic Insight, and then then they were like, our band is already called Roots of Thought, and I was like, perfect.
I'm into it.
Perfect. I was like, I love it.
Seeds of thought.
Seeds of God.
How we came up with the band name though is like we're all a couple of us were sitting in the car and like, all right, we're coming up with a band name
Right
on
now.
this car ride.
On the spot.
Yeah, so
We were taking Nolan home.
yeah, and then
Yep.
we came up with a couple mixed versions of Roots of Thought. You can imagine the different ones.
Owl of Thought.
But yeah, we stuck with Roots of Thought, and we thought it had
Who
a
actually said Roots
you
of
know.
Thought? Who said it? Where did the words come from?
I'll take the credit for that one.
Logan, you said Roots of Thought?
Jahan said roots. He started with the roots, and
Yeah, I came up with of. I will take that credit.
Oh, did you come up with the of? Okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh, F.
Of?
I keep talking about Nick Nose because I don't know why. That's like the third time I brought them up. But I read an article. They did an interview at San Diego Universe Festival, and the way they came up with their name was
Oh, I
stupid
know.
awesome. It was probably the coolest.
Nick knows.
The article's on No Cover Tulsa, I believe. But
yeah,
he was just like, they were thinking of a band name and they had some silly stuff. And then I guess Nick and the band knew a bunch of stuff. And they're like, I bet Nick knows. And then
And they were just like, Nick knows. What they told me they're going to play like an open mic. And they're like, well, you got to write down a band name if you're going to play this open mic. And they're like, oh, shit. Well, we don't. Nick, I bet Nick knows.
yeah, just like
Yeah,
that.
they were just
Perfect.
like,
I thought, because
Nick knows.
it's spelled all fancy. And I thought it had some.
Right. It sounds almost
Who did I?
Spanish.
Yeah.
Nick knows.
It has the little line over the O. and
Yeah,
Jibber.
I asked the
El
same
Nick
thing.
knows.
I like that story to it.
What's that name mean? It doesn't mean shit, dude.
It really mean, like Nick knows. Like that's,
I wish they would have been like, well, it can mean whatever you want it to mean. Man.
Yeah.
it's a part of you.
It's a personal
Yeah.
name.
Let your mind wander.
It's a mantra.
You are Nick knows. We are Nick knows.
Knows.
I wonder how that moment was whenever that person said, "I bet Nick knows." And
I
they
bet
all
you- The brains exploded.
Right.
I bet it was beautiful, man.
I bet you, I'm willing to believe they all fought it for a while. Like, oh, that's a dumb name. I bet you that's what happened.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they're musicians and that's how we handle stuff.
Right.
I
This
just think,
great idea is terrible.
Yeah.
I just,
I hate this
that's
awesome
pretty
idea.
much how that works. That's exactly how that works. I just accepted Roots of Thought when he said it. It just felt good to the
Yeah?
soul. It just tingled me. Just tickled me pink. It just
I guess I'll put these pink pistols away.
I guess
then.
that's one. I guess that's one way to put it, Taz.
yeah. Tickled me pink.
Being weird again.
What are you guys into while you're not playing music? Where do you find your inspiration? One of those
man.
questions you can answer either one.
That's
I don't
deep.
care.
That's
I think we can
everywhere.
all probably take turns.
I
on
like
that
to read
one.
books a lot.
Yeah.
He
Awesome.
does. I
He does
can
like to
vouch
read.
for that.
Yeah.
Long walks on the beach.
Video games for sure. Romance.
Romance.
Yeah, absolutely.
RPG games.
Same here.
Yeah. Same here.
Man, anything that's fun, dude. Pool, fucking.
Into it.
Yeah, family, friends.
Disc golf, longboarding.
Oh, the air, the flowers, the trees.
That's a good one.
There.
Space.
Me and Tyler,
I write about space
Logan
a lot.
too. We like to play basketball as well.
Oh, basketball.
And a lot of times we'll actually play with our good friends all about a bubble.
Oh.
All about a
Hey, Taz likes to play
I
basketball.
I've never played with
Taz
him.
actually does like to play basketball as well.
That is a challenge right now, by the way. If anyone
I
wants
do
to challenge
apologize.
us in some basketball, we
Dude,
will
we
throw
should.
down.
Oh.
We will throw down.
Roots of Thought versus.
Sucks for you guys. This podcast is very popular in the NBA, so
Bring it, LeBron.
No thanks on that one. Fucking.
it's like I'm gonna read a book that day.
I'd give it a shot.
I would do it just to say I did it. No other reason.
we play with some NBA
And,
stars.
Like,
no big deal.
what if you actually did win?
We can go against,
Oh my
all the
God.
injured ones.
There's another place inspiration for songs comes from. I want to do that. Just say I did it.
There
and then,
you go.
And then there's a painful song written about it.
There's a painful song. Hold my beer. Hold my beer, and then I'll write a song about that after.
We should fucking play basketball against Tulsa bands.
That would be a cool.
I would like that.
I mean,
Start a trend, maybe.
I'll be the towel guy or something.
I was gonna say, Fergie, just 1 versus 5.
You could join. You could join in on a 4-band or 4-person
Referee.
band game.
Ferguson is referee. I would love that.
Jason, we could hire you on
I'll-
a 1-year contract for Towel Guy. We'd pay you to stay on our team. But you have to play guitar on the side.
I get to be the referee.
No, I'll stay inside where I'll take a bike ride.
I can dig it, man.
I like that when I'm not too busy and lazy. I
Yeah.
really like riding bikes.
Yeah, what
Except
else
for
do you
I
like
haven't
to
done it in
do?
like 2 months.
Do you have any awesome bikes?
No, what my girlfriend and I bought like $35 and $50 bikes at the flea market. And
That works.
rode the crap out of them.
We got wheels.
And then actually the podcast was what stopped it. Now I'm like super obsessed with this right now. So I gotta learn to make time for other things again.
Right.
Right. It's the way it
Because
goes.
every day, like, what do I want to do? I want to have somebody over and talk shit into these microphones, right? And see how many we can cram into this room.
That was really exciting when you invited us out. For
Yeah,
this.
man, I've been
Vice Sisters.
Invite us to this out.
Invited.
You know? It was a good time.
Yeah.
I was actually when Nick
a
Nose
good
gave me
band
the
name.
owl, I was like, I'll make them come record a podcast to get their owl back.
Dude, I was really hoping you would. When they were like, give it to Ferguson.
They
I was
provided
like,
lots of
that popped in my
incentive.
head. I was like, podcast. I wonder if he would. And then a week or two later, you're like, hey, I've got Frederick in my
Did
basement.
it take me a week to tell you guys had your owl? I would believe it. He's my only friend.
You're just down here.
It's like a ransom.
Me and Frederick. Ferguson
have
and
your owl
Frederick.
back.
There's a whole show about
I
it.
tried to be funny on the internet, like, man, this fucker's drinking all my beer.
Yeah.
Worked
He had a
with
few
me. I
posts.
thought,
It's
'cause
super
we know
hilarious to
Frederick.
us. For
Frederick
sure.
is personal with us, so we know he drinks all the beer.
He's
Yeah.
a good dude, Al, man.
He's waving at you with one of his.
He freaks some
Feathers.
people
He's
out,
balding.
I think.
He's
but-
balding, yeah.
We need
Yeah,
some.
Well, he is 38.
He's
a kind
aged.
soul.
30.
in owl years.
Oh,
So-
that's funny.
How many? Like, what's the owl year thing?
It's
Is it like 3 years for every 1 year?
It's what I make up in the moment.
I have a little piece of paper with it written down.
Oh, okay. Don't have it memorized yet.
Just not with him.
No, it's actually wrote down on his forehead here.
If you count the lines that happen.
The tallies.
It's like the tree rings.
Exactly.
Tell me about Planet Canes. We talked about it a little bit when we were
Oh, man.
Best
up the
thing
street.
ever.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yes, it really is.
Did you guys? Oh, you guys probably haven't stalked the podcast. I actually bought 4 of these chairs from Canes when they had some crazy sale.
Really?
Oh,
so
really?
these were like
I'm
In
sitting
Canes-
on one
These are
right now.
historic chairs.
like
then.
when they opened.
I can feel
sorry,
it. I
Taz,
feel
not
it.
yours. Yours is the blue cheap one.
Oh, as I'm saying, I can feel it. You're like, no, not that
feel the
one.
power.
I can feel it, not you, Taz. Never mind.
Sorry, dude.
I can't feel it very well.
We'll have
I
to
was playing.
swap some seats. Like, yeah, man, this chair feels historic.
Yeah, just don't tell him. Just don't even. Yeah, Taz, that's
Yeah,
great.
but it's been
Anyways.
next to those other chairs that are historic.
I just didn't want you to like
so-
really get the feeling, like, yeah, I can really feel it, and then turn around and look in a few minutes.
it's good to stop
and be
me quick.
real mad that we didn't stop you.
It's good to stop. I probably would have never known. I'd have just believed it.
Like, what? Man, Kane's had some shit chairs.
But I love playing the Canes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been there 3 times every year for the past 3 years. We've been there.
the past 3 Januaries, as a matter
Past
of
3
fact.
Januaries.
That's the magic
yeah.
month.
It's a lucky
for
month
some
for us.
reason. We need to get on that, by the way.
Yeah, I'm
Get a
actually
show
already
for
on
January.
that. But here's the deal. Remember when we played with Badfish last year? I was trying to hop on that
Oh,
again.
yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to hop
That
on
was
that
awesome.
again. And actually, they're coming in I think he said that they might be coming in February this year. So I was like, oh.
That was you guys, Bruce Flea, Kick Tree, and Badfish, right?
No, that was the year before. But Kick Tree and Bruce Flea, they played with them the year before, and then the year after that, yeah, we Society, then us, and then Badfish, and that was crazy because we threw. Like our buddy Cody he works at Dave & Buster's, and he just got like a massive amount of glow sticks, and we lit up the Canes ballroom with glow sticks. It was crazy.
All of a sudden, the lights went out.
We had like 400 glow sticks.
They were the long glow sticks that had the connectors so that you can wear them like a necklace.
Dude, I have too much fun with those things.
Dude, the lights went out, and I just like there was like a lull between songs or something like that, and I just look out, and it got dark, and I just see like halos
and
of glow sticks everywhere, and I was just like, yes.
That was one of the best times.
What a beautiful night, man! Anytime at Canes is just.
Sure.
It really was.
I'm pretty sure we all had a moment right then.
Right.
The same one you
Yeah.
were talking about. We all looked out. And
That's
it was just
that's
like,
that's the same
whenever
night
it
we
hit.
released Parallel Self too, or not the song, but our album. We decided to drop it that night at the Canes Ballroom.
Yeah, I would have rushed to do it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, playing Canes, let's
We're
do
like
it.
playing the Canes, get the CD
We
out.
better
That's
have some
exactly
CDs.
what we did.
Right.
Like
My first Canes show, I sold some really crappy T-shirts just because I was in a hurry to get some T-shirts to sell.
But please buy it. I made these quickly.
I still have a Bruce Flea shirt that is literally Bruce
Spray
Flea
paint.
in stencil
Yes.
with spray paint.
That's actually brilliant.
Yeah,
The spray paint's still on it and everything.
I have
I'm
been
into
at dinner
that.
parties
Awesome.
as well. I have
Thank
a
you, boys,
spray painted
use.
shirt.
that was genius.
I think I've talked about this before, but Fly Golden Eagle opened for Alabama Shakes, and they're a psychedelic rock band that's incredible.
Yes.
And I remember.
Saw them.
They were just talking about
They
them.
opened for Arctic Monkeys. They have a song that.
Oh yeah,
dude.
What is it?
I can't remember the name.
I was
I was
born
born
a
a sinner. Yeah.
Into it. Yeah, there's probably a 2% chance they'll be visiting the basement next time. They
Nice.
showed their interest, but they
Oh.
couldn't. I would freak out.
That would be really cool.
We have to like make up some numbers to say we're getting billions of downloads.
I miss both chances to see them.
Man, they were good. But the point was they had like made the CDs backstage or something like that, like really like a paper bag with a CD. I thought that was the coolest thing because
We've been there before.
yeah, because I
we
mean
have been there before, man.
I don't know the story of how they got on a big tour all of a sudden, or if
Yeah.
it was even that, or maybe they're just frugal and want to keep making CDs for cheap.
Right.
It was cool to buy. I don't know why it was so cool to buy a paper bag CD from.
It's real, you know.
a sold-out Canes
Like,
show.
you put your work into it. We used to sit in my living room or each other's living rooms and just
Drawing
burn
swirlies on
and
them
burn
and
and burn CDs
Yeah.
for hours. And
I remember
just
that.
handwrite Roots of Thought on it, and then just put it in a little.
My first CD that I put out was probably 6 years ago now. It was called "That's What She Said" because that's when it was hilarious to say "That's What She Said." Like, or at least, I mean, it's still pretty funny, but it was
when it was
pretty big.
new. it
Yeah,
was like,
and I remember setting for hours and hours, like folding. You get a cardboard like perforated piece that you rip out, and you can fold it into a CD case.
Okay.
And then the stamper CD printer,
Like seal it.
where you like stamp a sticker on top of the CD, so it looks really good for like 3 days, and then it starts falling off. And people's CDs wear like those. If it gets wet, it just peels off.
Looks really
But
good at
man,
first,
I was proud, dude. Like freaking
You're like,
stick
hell
glue
yeah.
for 6 hours.
Yeah.
Employed all of my little brothers to help fold some shit.
Yeah.
We've
That's
tried
fun
making
times.
like homemade bracelets and stuff, and it
We've
never
done
really
some
worked.
crazy
Yeah,
stuff. We've
whatever we could.
hemp bracelets. We've made
tie dye some shit.
had lots of failures.
some crazy stuff.
My next thing is these buttons over here. I don't know if you can see them,
Yeah.
but as soon as we figure that out, it's gonna be we'll just give them away. But right now,
I love it.
they're still sticking.
Still
from
processing.
the glue. You okay,
Still
man?
processing.
Depth perception.
We've made banners. We've made everything you can think of.
a banner that we've
planners.
never used.
Just anything that we can write our name on.
So back to that set. There you are, big crowd,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
halos of glow sticks,
Oh my god.
and then I distracted you.
it was just I don't know. It was a really proud moment because the 2 years that we'd played before that had been amazing. Like many of people, but this last year that we played, there was like a
Yeah.
lot of people, like all the way to the back, and I was just like, and we were opening for Badfish, and the 2 years before that, I'd gone to see Badfish, and so
Yeah.
it was just really cool that we got to share that experience, and we got to meet Badfish and shook their hands, like, hey dudes, what's up? What's going on?
Isn't it a cool moment, like going to Canes now? I remember going to Canes a lot and being like, man, one day I want to
Yep.
play here.
Yes.
One
Yeah.
day.
Playing that.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid driving by, I'm like, one day I'm gonna go to that place.
Yeah.
And then several years of going, one day I'm gonna play here.
Right.
And then,
Absolutely.
and one day I'm gonna headline this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One day.
You used to
There we
watch all
go.
your favorite bands there, and still do watch your favorite bands there. And then,
Yep.
like, I don't look at the Canes the same anymore. When I walk in to watch a band, I'm like, I've been on that stage.
Right.
I've been on there.
I've been there.
My
Yeah,
name's written on that back wall 3 times.
Yeah.
I signed every time. too.
Yeah.
all 3 times.
Every
My
time.
name's on
Every
there.
Like one time I played the side stage and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna sneak in there and sign the backstage.
Our friend Connor has snuck in backstage every time we played there and signed it all 3 times as well.
Yeah.
I think it's
sign
fun
it 3 times every time.
because a couple of times I may have been super inebriated when I signed it, so it's fun to go back like months later and be like, okay,
Did you put face?
where did I sign?
Where
this?
Where did drunk Jason Ferguson sign
Where
this for?
where's the most difficult place to reach? Because that's probably where I
Yeah.
landed.
Then there's the red velvet
always-
couch in the back.
It's always really
yeah.
hard to write on that wall too. It's just like the wood's just
Particle blue.
I gotta fucking scratch the marker 50 times to make one.
Yeah. One marker gets like 5 signatures and then it's over.
Glorious.
Glorious.
I love talking about canes.
Yeah. It's a beautiful place. Great
Oh,
place
yeah.
to be.
There's so much like soul vibes there, man. Like when you're playing, dude. I almost
man,
feel like
dude.
energized, like I have superpowers or something.
I literally feel like my body will explode from
Like all the
excitement
people that have
and-
played there, like
Nice.
just their souls are trapped there
Yeah.
The last time I was there, I may have been a little bit
in a good way.
inebriated again.
Yeah.
And earlier that day, I'd gone to an elementary school in my neighborhood that was selling all of their stuff. I guess it's really old school, probably a couple
I
million
bought
years
about
old.
half that stuff.
And did you buy some stuff? I went to buy some stuff, but I didn't find anything worthwhile. But they had like a huge stack of old industrial toilets outside for
Yes.
$5, and I just took a picture of it and posted on Instagram, thinking it'd be funny. I found a sweet sale, guys. But then I went to the restroom at Cane's, and like I had been noticing that I had a spot I always used at Cane's bathroom. It was one of the urinals was cracked in like a corner, and I always found that one. That was like my mark in my
that's my
zone, you
urinal.
know.
Go-to
That's
urinal.
and so like I walked out and talked to the owner. I was like, dude, what happened? Like, obviously not very sober at all. Walking out of the restroom, I was like, oh man, I just remembered because I couldn't find my urinal. I remember there's toilets for sale. Like telling one of the guys that work at Cane's, like, look, I found it. Like, and I was all like really important and trying to be professional about it. Like,
dude, where'd you sell your
I found some
urinal?
cheap toilets, and then like my phone wasn't sending messages, so I ran into him before he got the text, and I was like, oh no, this is weird. He's not supposed to see me. But I walked up and was like, dude, I just sent you a very important drunk text message. And then like
You need to read this now.
he at least humored me and like acted excited about the cheap toilets.
Oh, yeah, toilets, bro.
Like, oh, well, because I mean, I'm sure they get broken somewhat often, and I'm sure they're expensive.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if you could load
Really
up on
imagine
some
what they do.
$5 toilets, I would. I mean, if I had to replace toilets often,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
it's just kind of dumb. Like the next day, I was like, did I really text somebody at Cane's about $5 toilets? Is that real?
He'll never forget that moment. You'll be like, hey, I'm that dude. He's like, yeah, you're that dude. I remember you.
Hey, it's Jason, the toilet guy.
Yeah, they're all gone. So I assume he bought them all. That's the only logical.
I've had a few moments like
explanation.
that with people where it's just like, oh, you're that guy. Okay.
I'm forever that guy. Hopefully, he remembers for something else. Maybe
right.
I'll still be the acoustic singer dude, not
right.
not the
Not the
weirdo.
toilet guy.
All gone, boy.
And
man.
so, tell me about the album that you released that night.
Oh my goodness. We put a lot of time.
There's music.
Does it have stuff on it?
There's music.
Are there notes and
too.
things?
That was
Notes.
quite an adventure.
I dig some notes.
There's actually a little YouTube video up right now that into the making of Parallel Self that we put up. That was fun.
It's Parallel Self is the album name,
Yeah, Parallel Self's the album name.
and I assume it's everywhere that music can be bought.
Yeah, iTunes, Amazon.
It's not at the mall.
Digitally, digital
there.
music.
Yeah.
It's a-
Bandcamp.
But I can meet you at the mall. If
Nation.
you want to buy our CD at the mall, I will meet you in any store you want. Any store will sell it. So
We'll sell it at
I'll be in
Express.
there.
We'll sell it at
Well,
the
I'm letting-
candy store.
Well, I'm trying to let you guys tell me about your album. Let me take it somewhere else because I just thought of something. He said, don't go to the mall. And I was like, oh, I was going to call you guys a Walmart sound check band. Remember when Walmart did that? They would have bands come play to an empty room and act like they're playing to a crowd. And then they release a DVD of the band playing. The one I'm thinking of is Fall Out Boy. And it's like they're all trying to be into it, but you can see that it's just a empty room with a stage they're playing to. It was
Really?
kind of awkward, but cool still.
I've never seen that.
But that reminded me of Fall Out Boy. I just saw them this past weekend, and
Really?
freaking Aaron Gillespie was playing drums for him. Aaron Gillespie was playing drums for Paramore, which opened.
Oh.
Which I don't know why I found that important.
Okay, I saw
Oh,
stuff about Paramore.
because the first time I snuck into Canes was to see Under Oath. That's where it ties in.
Oh.
Under Oath, Aaron Gillespie,
Wrapped it all the way back around.
back to Parallel Self.
Shabam.
Damn. You blew my mind.
That was a ride.
I was like, save this.
Come on.
Quit talking.
Magic.
No, we
we
crammed a whole lot into a very short period of time.
What, like 2-3 weeks?
It was like a couple weekends that we recorded the whole album. And
Yeah,
we
the whole album,
We
man.
were there for like 12 hours a day, just like
Just recording.
just nonstop recording.
Oh, dude. Making sandwiches in there.
Yeah.
Like, drinking beer.
Where was it?
Oh, hold on. It
Brady
slipped my
Street
mind.
Records.
Yes, Brady Street.
Yes,
Yes,
sorry.
Brady Street Records.
Guys are dicks.
With Brian Osborne, our man.
Yeah, that's a good dude.
I love
for
that
sure.
guy.
Dude,
Real good dude.
He's amazing.
He has a really cool
One time he did
motorcycle.
sound for us
He's
at,
got a sweet ride.
At the
Vanguard, dude, and he nailed it because he knew when we needed a reverb, he knew when we needed everything we needed because he
Oh, that would
recorded
be
us.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, if he knew your
Having the
songs
person
He was
very
like, "Hey man, I'm
recorded
doing your
your
sound
album.
tonight." I was like, "No fucking way,
well.
dude."
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It was great. He made it sound great. But yeah, man, it was like a time chamber, hyperbolic time chamber. We went freaking Super Saiyan
Yeah,
and
man.
that shit.
Yeah.
We got we found out that we had a benefactor. We didn't know we had one, and he was just one of our close friends. And then we found out we had that show at the Canes, and it was like a couple months away. And we were like,
Let's do it now.
Yeah.
if we don't do it now, we're not gonna do it. So let's fucking do it, you know? And it was like definitely a struggle to get it all done super quick, you know? But I don't know. I felt like it was a level up point
Yeah,
for
for
us.
sure.
Yeah.
For
it was
sure.
during that big like snow that we had this winter, so it was
That was another
it was
thing.
like-
Oh yeah.
It was icy out. We
We
had
had
a
to drag
short
our asses
deadline. We were like up early, up late, but just
It's
like
cold.
yeah. I mean, it was. It wasn't like it sounds like we're complaining about recording, but I'm just saying like
Just the way it worked out,
Yeah,
man.
just
My fingers.
it made us feel like we worked for it.
Yeah, rock stars for sure.
Yeah, it made us feel like
I feel
we
like
worked for it.
like honestly, like you can definitely like hear that come out in the music when you're listening to it too. You know, like
almost like
it's raw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, dude, we practice in a storage unit that's just completely like at the mercy of the seasons. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
so if it's
No
cold,
heater,
we're
no
super
AC.
cold playing music, and if it's hot, we're melting.
I'm pretty
playing
sure I
music.
got frostbite on my big toe, by the way, through that last winter. I swear to it. Like, both of my big toes on the
Oh, yeah.
sides are completely numb. And, like, my feet, your feet would just go numb. I remember one time Gavin was like, dude, I just cannot play tonight any longer. Like,
Yeah,
he was like, I
stop.
cannot feel my
You
feet.
pussy.
Because we played for
back
so
in there.
long. in
They're
the
like,
cold.
cool, let's go through the set one more time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Logan.
exactly.
I love it, man.
Or it's like you're exaggerating.
My band practices aren't like that at all. Luckily, I just send my songs to people that I'm gonna have like because I don't have lots of band shows, and we always go have like a few practices, and they're just ready with the songs, and we run through a set, and then we go home, and it's awesome.
Man.
Super good.
Yeah.
But I do think I would enjoy some all the time band practices. I feel like that's some
every Tuesday and Thursday we
Get
get
some-
together at like 7:30 and just play till 12 or 1 o'clock and just
It sounds-
jam.
Till it gets to
play
the
music.
point where we're either frustrated or just tired and want to go home.
Or
hate
completely,
these songs.
or completely feeling relieved, you know? Like,
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, well,
I mean, it feels like that definitely like right up to the point of leaving, and then once we
Yeah.
leave, we're like,
Let's go back.
oh my god,
did
that was good. You know, we did a lot tonight. You know,
we do.
or
man, we do practice a lot. Don't
or
we?
if we don't do a lot, then we're like, oh, we should have done a lot.
Yeah.
We learned something. You know?
like 7:30 until sometime like around like 12:30.
Regardless, we're always there every Tuesday and Thursday, always pushing. Always,
We'll just all
always
come
making
join
music.
you. Party at your practice place.
Yeah, absolutely. We love it. We love it when
Deal.
people show up, man. It's
fun.
For sure.
It's out. It's out.
I think we're going there right after this, actually.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm holding up your practice time.
No, not at all, man.
No, we made it.
We'll be, yeah.
This podcast just got 2 hours longer.
Hey, we can do that.
I'm having a great,
Hey, man, dude.
I'm having a great time doing this.
I'm down with it.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Although I did run out of food.
dude. I got some pizza rolls in there, man.
We'll have
You
a
got
short
too long.
intermission coming up soon.
Boys, let's go.
Do any of you guys listen to podcasts often?
I didn't even actually know what one was.
Oh, well,
I used to listen
The
to
only
them all
podcasts
the
I
time.
have listened to are like Joe Rogan and
I've heard of
everyone
them.
like that.
that's cool. I love podcasts now, and then I was like, I better start one because I have a blast. Are you guys having a blast?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We'll do this.
Absolutely.
We'll do this again for sure, man.
Yeah.
I just love how like impossible it is to be like, I don't know, to think about things, and it makes it more real, you know, whenever you're just like coasting along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of have a cheesy thought about how I really enjoy like getting the personality of the bands I listen to or the comedians or whatever, because you feel like you know them after a while. There's even been a time I was telling a story that my friend told me, and then like in the middle of the story I realized I just heard it on a podcast, and I was like, oh no, I'm a loser. Dang it.
This is something that we'll all do together that we'll like once we spot each other in public, we're gonna be like, dude, we did that one thing, you remember? nothing too crazy. People will be like, what did
We
they
have
do?
some
What did they do
scissors, an
together?
owl, and some
know what I mean?
paintbrushes. What can we?
But like this isn't, I mean, I love the experience.
Is this your
beautiful.
mascot, the rubber ducky?
No, I just saw it at Walmart and wanted it and took it home with me.
It reminds
For
me of a
$1.
tomato.
Good
It's a
reason.
tomato duck.
I think I have several of them.
A tama
actually.
duck.
It looks like
kinda
he
like
would taste like
Nintendo.
ketchup.
A duckado. I thought that was really funny to me. Like, no.
That sounds like a duck tornado.
Yeah,
mixed with
duckado.
ketchup. Yeah, mixed with tomato, actually, not ketchup.
Oh, man.
Ketchup's made out of tomatoes, though.
Did you happen to bring songs or have a song you'd like me to play from Parallel Self?
I mean, I actually have all of our songs like on my phone at all times. So,
Groovy. Well, which one would you like to play? Tell me about it.
I mean, I guess we could play it. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever you guys would want to play. Parallel Self, Diamond Mine. Those are my two personal and Sweet Music. Like, I love those. I love them all, but I mean, hey.
Oh, well,
How about we give you a list and you choose?
I'm not going to be responsible for that. I'll do it then. Play
He plays it, and we're just like, dude, that one really?
Why'd you choose that
Would
one?
you plug in the phone? How would you go about that?
I'm going to have you guys email it to me, or just I'll buy it.
Oh,
I don't mind buying it. I haven't
Heck
bought it yet, so suck.
In
Yeah.
that case, get on to iTunes.
Speaking
Right
of
on.
which, it is on iTunes and Amazon. We already said that.
So, which one would you like? I should write it down too.
I guess I'll go ahead and vote Diamond Mine.
Yeah.
Diamond Mine is the one they play on 104.5.
Let's
Yeah,
play,
that's what I was going to say. They play that on
let's play
homegrown.
something different.
But maybe,
Yeah.
maybe if that's what they play, we should give a new flavor and bring something new to the
and,
table.
and new taste.
Oh, look at you.
Maybe like some Who Am I or I Am You.
How about
They played that on 104 too.
maybe Mind
Did
Over
they really?
Matter? Or
Mind Over Matter.
Yeah, mine over
Mind
matter.
Over Matter.
That would be cool.
Mind Over Matter?
Dude, we can explain what it's about.
Since we're talking about struggles and such.
We were.
Yeah.
We talked about struggling.
Mind over matter.
The weather and stuff.
Get your mind. Oh yeah.
Struggles with the weather, yes.
Yeah, that's what the song's about.
Music struggles. It's about dying. But
We do have a video of Mind Over Matter up too on YouTube.
Great.
Is this?
What was that? Where was
at
that?
Mayfest.
Mayfest 2 years ago
yeah, but
when I still had long hair.
The song was a little
Same
different.
here. Poor no.
Yeah.
We
I
did a
broke
little
a screen
slow
during that
down.
recording.
it sounds different for sure on that one than it does on
We
the
tend to
CD.
do
Yeah.
that sometimes. Like, well, like, as we grow and
You're always learning.
keep playing, yeah, like, well, like, hey,
This will
it's
sound
not
better.
against the rules to change something. It's our music, so every once in a while we'll just add something like fresh to it.
Right.
It's nothing like major usually, but
Every now and then we'll throw something in like in the middle of the song, just like a sweet jam.
Yeah, we'll do
that
a
we come
random-
up with
yeah.
off the spot or something.
Well, ever since we extended Parallel Self, like we have not played it the same. We've done it
Yeah.
we played it the same now, but I mean once we recreated it,
yeah, we each do
Right.
different solos on that song too. When we play it live, usually we'll like take turns, and it's kind of cool. Everybody gets like a little taste of
Yeah.
how we're feeling that night and what kind of solo we want to give them.
Right.
Fun way to introduce the band members.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Who
It's
would you
kind of
think?
like you can still tell it's the same song, but it's just like if you're gonna, I don't know, if you're gonna go to a show and watch some band play, you want like something more than just what's on the CD. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that's kind of like what we think about when we're trying to write set lists and things like that. It's like,
Give people something fresh.
well, they can have this 3 minute and 30-second long song, or they can have this like 7 minute like
little,
I don't know, like spiral,
little
of,
promptu,
you know,
little
like
promptu masterpiece. That we
spiral
make
of
up
like
on.
moments that are going on.
Yeah.
We just like, I don't know. When you're listening to a song on the radio, you don't really want to like listen to it forever because you're wanting to, you know, have your playlist keep going, but like,
Right, the little 3 minute and 20-second thing that they
But live,
require.
you
right,
can throw in the jam,
exactly.
Exactly.
the party.
Yeah, you
Right.
know what's going on.
I do.
This man knows.
I actually, I mean, I really don't. I can't really do that. Can't really do that acoustic.
No.
Like sometimes I'll throw in an extra like vocal roll or two or something, but
There you go.
I can't really change it up all that
Right,
much.
right.
Yeah, just
Jammy
that.
acoustic solo.
I wish I could.
I mean, we're still learning to do what we really want to do, but I think we know what we want to do.
I didn't even put it
You know what I'm
that
saying?
You have a goal in mind.
We have an end,
Well, cool.
so
Dude.
that's good.
I'm very glad you guys decided to come hang out with Frederick and I in the
Oh man,
basement.
we were excited.
We're glad you
back.
you decided to hang out with us and
Dude,
Frederick.
I'm freaking glad. I love you dudes. I love hanging out with you. So might as well come hang out here and talk into microphones.
Absolutely.
And thank you guys for listening. If you're out there listening,
Yeah, thank you.
please subscribe and say nice things on iTunes because I think that helps.
Yeah.
I hear that helps.
Personal
But-
thank you from
Can't
Gavin
hurt, that's
Winland.
for sure.
And subscribe to wherever you're listening, I guess, Stitcher.
Absolutely.
Or the website,
Especially you.
especially
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And then we'll play Mind Over Matter. Anything else you'd like to say? What's your website or just Facebook? Or
Yeah. Facebook,
About
Twitter,
the website
YouTube.
though,
It's under commission, right?
Yes.
Or
we're
construction.
just currently. It's not necessarily even under commission. We're just that's just the website's not something that we have right now, but we got a bunch of other cool stuff. Like you can buy our music everywhere, but we're gonna be getting that website.
So
Soon enough.
Yeah.
We just use Facebook as
yeah, that's
our,
pretty easy.
We did have
Yeah.
one up for a little bit. It was a temporary page, but then it got a little bit outdated. So we
I
made the decision, let's take it down, and then eventually when we come up with something cool, and work with something, that we want for now, that's when we'll put it back up.
so it's facebook.com/seeds of thought. Roots of thought.
yeah, roots of thought.
Roots
baby.
of thought.
Facebook.com/roots of
But
thought.
if there is a Seeds of Thought on there, go and like them too.
Yeah, for sure. I'm into it.
I'm sure they're good people.
Thanks for having us, man.
Dude, man, I had fun. Did you have fun?
It's been a great time.
And let's explain that to record this podcast, I have to turn off the air conditioners and all of the fans, or it records it.
Oh.
So after sitting here an hour, how are you guys feeling with
It's a little toasty.
I feel
little bit
hot.
warm.
I mean,
and sweaty.
I like it.
I feel fine.
With you.
All right, thanks, Kevin. I'll see you soon.
Tyler usually
Here's
gets pretty excited.
here's Roots of Thought with Mind Over Matter.
Peace.
is. Matter no longer a need for it. Transcend to begin our spiritual quest. Mind over matter, get your mind over. Crash landing now, get here unknown. These answers under here to watch the smoke clear. Where are we now? This place so unfamiliar. Take time to look around. You're surrounded by a shroud of red clouds and yellow mountains.
No pain, it feels so distant. All fears gone in an instant. No hate is not existent. Now I become
Aware of life and death, sadness and happiness. Kick back, forget the stress. It's all over now. My mind is realizing all that there is. Matter no longer a need for it. Transcend to begin our spiritual quest. A mind over matter, get your mind over matter. I once felt so heavy, the feeling was so deadly. I rose from those ashes, reborn, now I'm standing. I once felt so heavy, the feeling was so deadly. I rose from those ashes, reborn.